Oh no, don't look at that. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy, what is today? What is today? Hold on, let me check my calendar. It is Saturday, the saddest day of all, Saturday. Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. I'm so sorry about the scuff. Pretend you didn't see that browser source that totally messed me up. That browser you briefly saw was the entire reason I am Chex Watch 15 minutes late to stream. I apologize, everyone. Hello, welcome in. Hello. My name is Scarlett. For those of you who don't know, my name is Scarlett Flameheart. I am your sweet and spicy flame knight of the Guardians Gen 3 VReverie. I'm here to protect you. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I see Sleepy in here. I see Fluffy. What's up? Hi, Rockamy. Zanika, what's up? CJ, what's up? Love that name, CJ Toadstool. Hi, Lucidity. Hi. Hi, Flamdring. Hi, Wenham. Ryu, what's going good? Congrats on 800 subs. Thank you so much. Yeah, we hit 800 subs. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi, Tony. Welcome in. I didn't see any scruff. Thank you so much. Hats off to you. Hold on, hats off. Hats off to you for not seeing any scruff. Thank you so much for being patient. I really appreciate you guys. I'm really excited about this stream. Hi, Zeno. Welcome in. Hi, 626. Hi, Heyo. Hi, N Maniac. What's up? Philip, let's go. Let's freaking go, Philip. What's going good for everyone today? Hi, Rabbit. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. Yes. So I was eating Michael cheese from the Michael cheese from the macking wave. No, macking cheese from the microwave. And then I forgot to set up my browser source for today. And then I realized the browser source didn't work. So I had to copy and paste about 20 different images. So I apologize for the delay on that. Welcome in. Officially, hold on. I have to start recording. There we go. Okay. We are recording this stream today for maybe possibly video stuff. So if you see any lag, I apologize. But hello, welcome in. We are officially now starting my favorite stream, the Daedra Prince's stream, Smash or Pass edition. Yippee! We macking. Hi, Ghost, welcome in. We are indeed macking on the Michael cheese from the macking wave. No, I said it wrong again. Oh boy, it's time. Hi, Pension. Hi. There's no scuff in Scarlett Flameheart channel VReverie 3rd Generation Guardians stream. You're absolutely right, Rockamy. With the cheese? Yes, Ghost, with the cheese. She's eating mac and cheese and only the streams. True. Okay, so I have a lot of energy. I ate a bunch of carbohydrates today, so I have energy to yap at you. Are you guys ready to get yapped at today? Today we're going to be going over, before we get into Smash or Pass and the Daedric Princes, I'm going to introduce you to them as well as their lore. So I hope you brought your notebooks. I hope you brought your best Elder Scrolls faces on, because I'm gonna yap at you and there's nothing you can do. The cheese must flow is a crazy thing to say, Philip. We love to see it. Thank you, Ghost. Okay, so let me get started. First of all, before we get into the lore, before my spicy brain starts talking about lore, let's cover some important topics. Because my alerts, I finally got my alerts working, guys. Yay! So now you guys can dono, and I'll be able to hear it, and I'll be like, oh, somebody's donoed, and I'll get to like look up and actually pay attention to the dono. So thank you guys so much for being patient. Thank you to Angus Duck last stream for saying Capeless Scarlet. Woo! Thank you so much for the 420, Angus Duck. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Capeless Scarlet was indeed a hit. Thank you all. I worked really hard on those chest muscles, so thank you for allowing me to show them off to you. Okay, and then the next tip we got, let's see. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. Next tip, hold on, chotomate. Next tip we got, oops, that's not the one. There we go. We got a tip, 420 tip from Vul. Thank you, Vul, so much. Scarlett, you have to let us go. The accident years ago wasn't your fault. You know, chat, you guys are a bunch of voices in my head, but I couldn't ask for better voices, more chiller voices. Thank you guys so much for being here. I refuse to let you go. I simply refuse. Even if I'm in like a coma right now and I'm just talking to myself, I refuse. No, I like having you guys here. Thank you very much, Will, for the 420 tip. I appreciate it. All right, so tips. Ba-bum. Okay, next we have some marshmallows to go over very quickly. What are you? Bread, Scarlet bread. Am I a Scarlet sandwich? Is that what you're trying to say, Anon? Is that what you're trying to say? This is the Elder Scrolls ASMR we were hoping for. I'm so glad, Fluffy, because I'm about to really go ham on this. Yeah, it is yapping time, so I hope you guys prepared a bed and a pillow, because I'm going to put you to sleep. Who is that? Benchan, thank you so much for the 690. What are you doing? The 69, very funny number. Thank you so much, Benchan. Here, thank you for testing that, because my alerts are all the way down at the bottom and behind my head. What's that all about? Hold on, let me duck so you can see the alerts now. Thank you, Penchan. Thank you so much for the $6.90. I appreciate you. Very funny number. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm a Scarlet Sandwich. All I can think of when I see this marshmallow is that meme where it's like Gordon Ramsay holding the bread on either side of that person's face and be like, "What are you?" And the person's like, "An idiot sandwich." Is that how you guys see me? Are you guys the Gordon Ramsay and I'm the idiot sandwich? I live for the yap. Good to hear, Scarlett VReverie. Welcome in, welcome in. There's no proof it was me. Okay, well, pension. There is proof now. I'll be peacefully listening while doing some short editing. I look forward to the lore. Thank you so much, Rakami. I appreciate you. Even having me on in the background makes me feel really warm inside. I'm glad I can keep you company. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, next mellow. Next motto, I should say. No, that's the tip ones. I'm such a good streamer and I'm good at this. Hold on. You guys know that, right? I'm a professional. If Mega Mindy... Okay, very important question here, guys. If Mega Mindy and Shrunk had children together, what would they look like? Hey, guys, what would they look like? I think good, right? I think probably, like, beautiful, like, supermodel, probably status, I think. I mean, the giant... Mega Mindy's brains combined with Shrunk's looks, it would be over for the world. Like, that would be the ultimate, you know what I mean? There would be no stopping that baby, for real. What would we even call it? Brunk? Mega Shrunk? Maybe like Mindy, I don't know. None of those name combinations work. They would look terrifying. Yeah, for real, Rabbit. It would not be a good time. Only God knows the answer. And you know what, Tony? Let's keep it that way, shall we? Oh my God, that would be so funny. Okay, next. Oh, that's me again. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why are all these marshes the same? What happened? I swear there were more marshes. Wait a minute, hold up. We had more marshes than this. What the hell? Why are they all shrunk? Does the universe just want me to have Mega Mindy and Shrunk? There we go. Wow, the universe really wanted Mega Mindy and Shrunk to bone there, huh? And to make a baby. Trap me in eternal marshmallow hell. Okay, your typing skills are amazing. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Got any tips for getting better at typing? Yeah, do it a lot. I know it sucks. It sucks to hear, but if you do it a lot, you'll get better at it for sure, for sure. One thing that really helps me is I can do it in the dark, so I can just like put my fingers on the keyboard and feel for those two little bumps, and this just kind of go from there. But like arguing with people on the internet... Listen, arguing with people on the internet actually improves your typing skills. I don't condone it. Maybe instead of arguing, maybe just say nice things on the internet to people, you know? Type a lot of nice things to the internet, to people on the internet, okay? Yeah, that'll get you good at typing in no time. Okay. Next, what is this one? Let's see. Sorry. Thank you again for the nice compliment. I appreciate that. Why is it... Oh, now it's just doing typing skills all the way down. What is happening to my marshmallow? Am I possessed? What are you? There's Scarlet now. Am I possessed? Is my computer possessed? Where are you putting all of these? Oh, okay, alright. You know what? I'm deleting you out of rage. Hold on. I have to delete this out of rage. There we go. Okay, and then I'll just add the image. Hold on. Ah, the scuff today is real. Who put mercury in the blue Gatorade again? I swear to John. I swear to John. There we go. Ahem. Hello, Scarlett. Since I spoke about the anime rhythm game on stream, here's one of the best songs out of Muse Dash. Thank you so much, Ram. You can find the game on Steam. You may need to ask manager if VRev has the okay to stream it. Okay, you got it. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate you. I'll check out that song for sure. Thank you. That's very exciting. I'm bad at rhythm games, but I'm willing to give it a shot. For you guys, anything. Okay, let me toddle or cough on you, chat. Okay, I'm good now. All right, image, delete. Yes. Okay, we did mottos. Yay! So that's all the news we have today to catch up with. Hi, Victor. Welcome in. Send your homie some positive reinforcements in the DMs. That'll level up your skills. For sure, Penjam. Write a lovely fanfic. Yeah, let's write fanfic. Write Shrek and Mega Mindy fanfic for me, guys, and then you'll get better at typing. Simply do that. Simply do that. Sorry about the coughing. Sorry. I usually mute for it, but somebody said they like to hear my toddler cough, so I... One of my friends was watching my stream, and they're like, hey, your toddler cough is really funny. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it more just for you. She's so silly. I love her. Okay, so, first cough for the collection. Yeah, you're welcome, Lucidity. Okay, let me show you what we're getting into today. Oh, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today, shall we? Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, also I forgot to tell you guys, ta-da! For tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna be trying, I've never tried a Red Bull before, and I'm gonna be trying all the Red Bull flavors. So check it out. Look, I bought all the Red Bulls, yay! All the Red Bull flavors in the world, yippee! They're sitting on my counter currently in the castle, ready to go. Very excited for that. I'm gonna need you guys here with me. Cause it might end badly for me. And I need somebody to call help. Okay, so yeah, I bought all the red bulbs. Yay! You're gonna have so many wings. Yeah, I'm gonna be like a seraphim. Hi, Leon. Welcome in. I'm ready to be cultured in Scarf Life. All right, let's get into it. Now that I've taken care of the red bulb, let's get into it. Okay, rip for your stomach and tongue. Don't worry, N Maniac. I'll be careful. I'm thinking of doing it the way they taste wine. Have you guys ever seen people that are like, I'm tasting wine? Where they take a little sip of it and then they like spit it back out. I might actually do that. So it's gonna be a spitting stream. Gross. Yeah, I don't want to get too caffeinated before bedtime. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so, okay. All right, today, everyone, I have some things to cover. What is this? Ah, yes. All right, so we're going to be smasher passing all of the Daedric princes, but first we have to cover all of the Daedric princes very briefly. The Daedric princes are I'm gonna give you a quick overview. So, since we're already late. All right, this one you don't need notes for. Hi, David, welcome in. Tier list. Yes, it's gonna be a tier list day, but I have to tell you what the Daedric princes are like. So we've got Azura. Here's what I know about Azura. It's on the screen right now if you want to read, but what I know about Azura is that she is kind of the queen of dawn and dusk. Okay, wait, let me hold on, let me pull it back. Do you guys know what a Daedric prince is? Hold on. Do you even know what a Daedric prince is? No, you don't. You don't, do you? Hi, Ghost. She's appealing to a remarkable spit. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not. Pretend I never said it was a spitting stream. I'm sorry. All right, do you guys know what a Daedric prince is? A Daedric prince is essentially, okay, so once upon a time, let me give you a very brief overview of the creation of all of the Elder Scrolls universe. Okay, so once upon a time there was a void, okay? And then the world was made. And there were gods, and there were gods that were also the opposite of gods. So, okay, everything in the Elder Scrolls world has an opposite. Let's start with that. Everything in the Elder Scrolls world that is created also has a opposite, like a yin and yang sort of thing going on. So all of the gods that were in the worlds also have an antithesis to them, and these antitheses are called Daedra. The gods are called Aedra. So the 9 divines, well, the Thalmor wanted to be 8. Basically, the gods in the Elder Scrolls world, there are 9 of them. And so there are also 9 Daedra, who are the quote-unquote evil gods, or like the antithesis gods. They're not really, I mean, they're mostly evil, but they're not really evil. They're just the exact opposite of the gods, if that makes sense. So, yeah, so the Daedra have their own plane of existence. Basically, there's a giant hell plane called Oblivion. And Oblivion is basically... like think of it like a pie, like a cherry pie. So Oblivion is a cherry pie, and it is sliced up by the different Daedric, Daedra. So the 9 evil gods have sliced up this cherry pie, and they sort of, there are 9 different planes of existence that they rule over. So like kind of like the 6 circles of hell. Or 6 circles? Is it 6 circles or 7? I don't remember. Anyway, there's like 6 circles of hell in Dante's Inferno. The book, and it's sort of the same idea / concept here. So, the Daedra are also referred to as Daedric princes. No matter if they are canonically male or female, all Daedric princes are sometimes both, so it's referring to them as princess or prince. It doesn't really matter, it's all just princes, so we just all call them princes. Oh, is it 9 circles of hell? Thank you so much, Fluffy. I've got 69 on the brain. No, I don't. 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 Say so. Say so, stream. Okay, so yeah. Basically, the Daedric princes have cut up Oblivion and they rule over a part of Oblivion. They like to mess with... Oblivion is separate from the Elder Scrolls world. The Elder Scrolls plane of existence is separate from... It's called Mundus. The plane of existence that the Elder Scrolls games take place on is called Mundus. So Skyrim is in Mundus. The capital is in Mundus. Tamriel, the continent itself, is in Mundus. And then Oblivion is the Hell plane. Aetherius, I think it's Aetherius is supposed to be like the magic plane or where the gods are. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so on Mundus, the gods, the Daedra, like to mess with people. They're very much like trickster gods. They're very kind of like akin to the Greek pantheon of like Zeus and Hera and all that kind of stuff, except imagine if they were all evil. So they love to mess with people. They love to have more power and influence over people. Yeah, the Daedra sort of... They interfere more directly with Mundus than the Aedra do, the gods do. So like the nine divines don't really mess with humans on Mundus that often. They don't really intervene. The Daedra love to intervene. It's all they frickin' do. So yeah, so the Daedric princes we're gonna be talking about whether we wanna smash them or pass on them. Okay. 69, funny number. Thank you so much, Victor. Yeah, I think we covered that pretty thoroughly. 69 circles of hell. That would be a very different type of hell. This is what hanging with Scarlett does to him. True, Fluffy, true and real. Plot twist, the places are all over the place. Exactly. Hi, Lock-On, welcome in. Wait till she talks about how all of existence is just all the dream of a sleeping super god. And the moment people realize this fact, they either gain superpowers and can manipulate the dream or disappear. Yeah, Lock-On, I'm not going to cover that today, but that is a very prescient point you have there. That is indeed the entire thing. That's the entire explanation of the universe. Okay, let me drink water real quick. I already know Boethia is a hard smash. Hi, Renat, welcome in. Yeah, Boethia, I mean, listen, who wouldn't smash Boethia? All right, so let's go. Now that you guys know roughly what the Daedric princes are, they're basically evil gods that like to mess with us. Let's go ahead and break some of them down real quick. What I know about them, it's not necessarily all of the information about them, but it's what I know about them. So there's 9 of them, I think. No, there's a lot more than 9. There's like 17 or something. Okay, so here we have Azura. I can't read it to you all. I can't read all of that because we'd be here forever. But basically, Azura is the goddess. She's one of the few Daedra that stays in like a female form all of the time. A lot of the Daedric princes shift between male and female form or just like a genderless form because they're just that powerful. So Azura stays mostly female, which is very interesting in all her representations. She is primarily the goddess of twilight. She's also the goddess of like doorways. So like portals, basically any transition. She is definitely the goddess. So yeah, she's great. She's actually one of the few benevolent Daedra who don't really like frick with people. So yeah, Azura's fine. She's okay. She also gives you she gives you the giant black soul gem. It's called Azura's Star. She's really helpful. Out of all the Daedra, I think she's one of the most benign. So we're just gonna ignore the horrific facts of reality in the corner. Wait, what's happening? Horrific facts of reality? Where? Oh, all of that stuff? Yeah, I mean, just ignore that stuff. If there's more lore down there that's horrific, don't worry about it. Simply pretend you did not see. Dark Elf Mommy? For real, Sleepy. For real, for real. The Elder Scrolls story has references to so many other things that one stream is not enough to touch upon all of them. That's true, Leon. That's why I'm focusing only on the Daedra today. Okay, next. Hold on. Hopefully my slideshow doesn't mess up again. Down. Oh, hey, guess what, guys? The slideshow is messing up. Why? I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight technology. Who wants to punch technology with me? I'm gonna fight the god of technology. After Azura is Azura. I hate this. I hate this. Why isn't it working? Everything's scuffed today. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna delete Azura. Oh, I can just delete it. If I just delete it, it works, guys. If you threaten it, it works. Hi, Stella, welcome in. Hi. Okay, so if I delete it, it works. Hi, Harper, welcome in. I smashed Azura. Thank you so much, Harper. All right, the next up we have Boethia. I pronounce it Boethia. It can be pronounced many different ways. Boethia is the god of deception. likes to destroy things, doesn't like to build things, loves to destroy the heck out of them. And yeah, she likes to scheme, she likes to make plots, she really likes revenge, she's very, very petty, and she's very fluid in her gender. She appears as both her and him throughout a lot of accounts, so she likes to mess with her gender depending on who she needs to deceive, which is so slay of her. And yeah, that's Boethia. She loves murder. Loves murder. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that for YouTube. Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry. She loves unaliving other people. All right, next. Clavigus Vile. Nobody likes this guy. Clavigus Vile is the #1 most hated. I mean, personally, I don't really like him that much. Clavigus Vile. Yes, thank you, Baked Turkeys. Red rum. That's what I meant. Red rum, red rum, red rum. Her artifacts are so cool, but that's a topic for another day. For real, Renai. Yeah, all of Boethia's artifacts are amazing. Clavicus Files is kind of a little shitter. I don't really like him that much. He loves to make, he's essentially, you know those stories where it's like, be careful what you wish for? That is literally Clavicus Vile. Basically, he grants wishes to people. He pops up whenever like there are people are like, oh, I wish I had blah, blah, blah. And he's like, are you sure? I can make it happen. And then when people say yes, he like grants it horrifically. Like he grants it in a way that is fae-like, you know, like fairies from the old world type stuff. So if somebody's like, hey, I would love to have a sweet roll, he's like, oh, right now? And sure. And so then he'll like, you know, make the sweet roll out of somebody's flesh that you love very much. That's his whole, yeah, Monkey Paw the God. Exactly, Sleepy. Not the mood, Scarlett Flameheart, not the mood. Nor. He's the Daedric equivalent of Monkey Paw. Precisely, Flamdring. He's a real trickster, Tony. He's like Loki if all Loki did was run around and be like, hee hee hee, you wished for it, so you can't take it back. Also, he's really mean to his dog. He has a dog named Barbas, and he's typically very mean to his dog. I'm not sure why, but it's implied that his dog's immortal, by the way. Barbas is like pretty much immortal, but it's implied that like he was shackled with Barbas for some reason. Like he has Barbas is some sort of punishment to him. I'm not sure who is punishing the Daedra or who has that kind of power, but basically it's implied that like Barbas is following around Clavicus because Clavicus did something to deserve it. Not sure what. So yeah, it's very interesting. I wish I were taller. Turns you into a giraffe. Yeah, exactly, Baked. Exactly. Sorry, I go between baked and turkeys because your name is so funny. Both ways. Okay, deleting that. Bye, Clavicus. You suck. Next up, we do not like Daedric princes who are mean to dogs. Next up, we have one of my personal favorites, Hermaeus Mora. Hermaeus Mora is essentially, he is a nerd. He's the biggest nerd of all time, in fact. He collects books. He loves knowledge. Not just necessarily books, but just everything about knowledge. His realm is called Apocrypha, and he made it entirely out of books, which is super cool. Like, he just collects books from every universe ever, which is very interesting. There's a fun little note about him. We've written so many smut books in Tamriel. Like, so many smut books have been written throughout the universe, all the universe, that he uses them the smut books to build the base of Apocrypha. So, like, all of the base of Apocrypha is just smut. Which is it's a really fun anecdote I love to tell people. Yeah, so he made his world out of books. He's basically a tentacle monster. He speaks like Eldritch. He's very Cthulhu-esque in that you don't really know what he wants. He's just sort of like, he just collects knowledge, and he's like, you know what I mean? Like, he just speaks the tongues. Apparently he's tangentially related to the origins of the Morag Tong. I don't know about all that, but I'm sure that's true. All right, love you, buddy. See ya. Knowledge is power. Yeah, Tony, exactly. It must be a lot. It is a lot, Victor. It's one of my favorite. Smash? David's like, oh, I heard it has tentacles. I'll smash that. That's fair, David. I love that for you. Okay, her scene. So her scene's actually really cool. Daedric Prince. Her scene is basically obsessed with hunting. He doesn't really care about anything but hunting. It's also called the greatest game, the chase and the sacrifice of mortals. He loves it. He loves it so much. So he loves to hunt literally anything. It could be people. It could be beasts. He really likes beasts. If you hunt, you're kind of honoring her scene in general. Excuse me. He's sort of benevolent, except when you're the one he wants to hunt. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. I didn't connect something. Hold on. There we go. Connect. Sorry, I didn't connect something. I just realized. I was like, why are my movements so stiff? All right, so I had to put my night sword in its proper place. Hi, Icer. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? So are we doing a quick overview of each before and then doing the Smash or Pass list? Yes, basically. I'll go into more depth about them. I'm just doing a quick overview right now. Okay, so yeah, he's the Master of Beasts. Is he the reason that there is werewolves? I think he's the reason that there are werewolves. So yeah. Oh, there it is. Progenitor lycanthropy. Yeah, so he invented werewolves. Shout out to that guy. Without him, the movie Twilight would not be possible. Next. Jigalag. Okay, this guy is actually really cool. So this guy is actually one half of another god. I mean, they're both separate gods. But this guy is technically one god. He shares the same body as another god. So Jiglag is the Prince of Order. He's very like, you must obey the law. Anyone who does not obey gets frozen in time. He's very strict. He's very dour. He's very like eradicate everything chaotic. He really hates creation because it's chaotic. So his goal is to like eradicate it. And I'll show you the other half that he's stuck in a second. They share one body though, which is really cool. Malakath is, God, what is he? So Malakath, he's really mad. He's really mad all the time. He's the Daedric Prince of Orcs, or like orcs are his like children basically, or he takes special like, Malakath has a special shine towards the orcs. Malakath, apparently he was created when Boethia ate the Aldmeri ancestor spirit Trinimac. Oh hey, remember Poop? Remember Trinimac? Remember Poop guy? Yeah. Okay, so okay, so Boethia ate Trinimac and then maybe pooped out Malakath. So Malakath is like shunned. He's a shunned god, a creator of curses. Think of in Elden Ring, think of the guy in Elden Ring. Who's the guy? Dung Eater. Yeah, think of Dung Eater in Elden Ring, and you're very, very close to Malakath, actually. Just don't get a Hersey's radar and you're good with him. Yeah, exactly, turkeys. Is Jiglag still alive technically? Yes, Renat. I think he is. I think he's always alive. But yeah, we'll definitely get to that. Without him, we wouldn't have Team Jacob. So real. Why do I read it as Jigglypuff? Hi, Kyron. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Jigglypuff would be funnier, actually. He's the Poop Prince. Yeah, Poop Prince. I am intrigued by all this lore. Nice. Thank you so much for hanging. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lore. Well, I'm not sorry, actually, but I am going to yap you, so... I know some people don't like lore, so thank you all for being here and listening to me yap. Okay, so Malakath. Anyway, he was made when one Daedric prince ate a god and then pooped him out. Yippee! He's basically every fantasy elf has the hots for orcs. Fantastic, Fluffy. Very good. Okay, next. All right, next we have Mehrunes Dagon, who was the prime antagonist of Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Mehrunes Dagon wants to... he's the prince of like, I want to rule everything. He very much wants to rule everything. He's kind of, you know how Jiglag wants to get rid of all of creation? Jiglag hates creation because it's too chaotic. Mehrunes Dagon just wants to rule over it all. He wants to destroy it and remake it in his image. So yeah, Jiglag, I always think of Jiglag and Mehrunes Dagon as very similar, but Mehrunes just wants to lord over it. He likes lording over things. He's very much about like, wow, his name is the Prince of Being Defeated. Let's go. Get wrecked. Yeah, so he's a prime antagonist. He started a cult in Elder Scrolls Oblivion. We had to defeat that cult, and it was pretty interesting. Nice to see you, Scarlett. Yeah, hi, Kai. Yapping about TES, blessed. Thank you, Sleepy. He is the Fire Lord Oizalai. Oh, very close, Turkeys, actually. That's very good. He likes destruction and change. That too, Flamdring. He does like change. I forgot about that. Yeah, he wants to remake the world in his image, pretty much always. And you know what? That's actually an important part of, if you think about it, the creation and destruction cycle of the universe. That's an important part, wanting to destroy. So yeah, shout out to that guy. All right, next, what do we got? Mephala. Mephala is one of my favorites. So Mephala is a Daedric prince of secrets, murder. I said the M word again. Red rum. Oh boy, rip the VOD. Sorry, YouTube. She is the prince of lies, deception, doing it, and secrets, and also the unaliving people. Yeah, she's got a lot of names, but she likes to make plots. She likes to scheme. She has her, you know, the fingers in Evangelion where the guy puts his fingers together and is like, Shinji, get into robot. That's Mephala, essentially, if she was just scheming all the time everywhere. She knows a lot of things, but she only knows, she's not Hermaeus Mora. Hermaeus Mora knows a lot, but Mephala knows things regarding like secrets and plots. She only cares about that sort of information. She doesn't really care about like extraneous information she doesn't need. If that makes sense. Hi, Hyper. How you doing? Hi. Yay! Mephala also has some of the coolest artifacts. Yeah, for real. Dagon is a jobber. What does that mean? What does a jobber mean? I love that. Dagon is kind of a silly boy. I can't even like think he's scary. I don't really think he's scary because he's just so silly to me. But yeah, I mean, Elder Scrolls Oblivion was all about getting rid of him, so maybe he actually is scary. Yeah, so Mephala likes to scheme. She's a scheming girl. Spider God? Yes, she's like basically a spider god. Meridia, oh boy, another hand touches the bacon. Meridia, all you need to know about Meridia is she hates the undead. I'm not sure why, I haven't deep delved into it enough. She absolutely hates the undead. She hates them. She hates zombies, she hates vampires, she hates anything that is like, is undead. She doesn't like it. She thinks it's like an aberration. So she loves to sick people on her little quest to go like, she's like, hey, do you want to clear out a cave full of zombies? I'll give you a sword. And we're like, sure. And that's pretty much her whole thing throughout the whole, yeah, she's great, but she's very straightforward. Molag Bal is not a nice guy. Okay, Molag Bal, I don't think I can talk about him or YouTube is gonna really hate me. So basically all you need to know is he made vampires, I'm pretty sure. He made vampires happen, if I'm not wrong. Also, he loves domination. That's all I'm gonna say. He craves just control and power, absolute control and power, and making people bend their knee. He's very much into that. He really especially likes forcing people to like do stuff and also like change religions, like anything. He just likes forcing people to do it. Through his sheer will. So yeah, he loves to like make people doubt themselves and like, you know, switch sides and all that, but usually by brute force. All right, next. He's not a great guy. A new hand touches the bacon. Hello, Suicune, welcome in. He created vampires. Yes, he did, Flamdring. I'm glad I remembered that. She's the Prince of Life, so I guess she hates the undead. Is she the Prince of Life? That's very interesting. The god of bad touch. Exactly, Ryu. All right, so Namida is a Daedric prince. She's actually also my favorite. Namida is more this... she's not a spider god. She's more like a worm god. So she likes it when you Mega Mindy some, you know, remember what we were doing in Mega Mindy's stream when we were eating people? She likes that. I think, right? Am I wrong? No, I'm not. Okay. She's the patron Daedric prince of vermin and squalor. Yeah, she loves it when you cannibalize people in a friendly way or a not friendly way. Yeah, it's all very good and normal. She's very normal. Definitely not. Okay, imagine Demon Souls. Do you guys ever play Demon Souls? You remember that big old swamp? I always imagine Namira just sitting around in that big old swamp. That's basically her. Just bodies rotting, bodies being eaten, all that sort of stuff. That's her thing. Disease is also her thing, I believe. Period's thing is more disease, but we'll get into that later. She likes the decay part of disease. She doesn't necessarily like the spreading of the disease. She just likes the decay part. And people worship her by eating other people. Yippee! This is going to be a great... YouTube's going to love this video. Can't let a good meal go to waste. So true, Rabbit. Resources are very, you know, thin in the fantasy worlds and the apocalypse, post-apocalypse. Hag God, does anyone have her number? No, Sleepy. I think she communicates solely via like scratch marks in flesh, like necrotic wounds. She might just communicate through necrotic wounds. So like maybe just open up your shirt and be like, hey, Namira, come get it. Talk to me, speak to me. I'll call that place the poop hole. Oh, thank you so much, Turkeys. Yeah, that place was a pretty good place. I love that place. Okay. I only know the tentacle Daedric prince. Gotcha, Suicune. Don't worry. We'll get to... We actually already passed him, Suicune. That guy is named Hermaeus Mora. You know one. That's so good. Usually people don't know any, so you're already ahead of a lot of them. Gotta have a cannibalistic deity, because why not? Exactly, Paman. Welcome in. Also, hello, hello. That's exactly how I communicate on Convenient Islands. Yeah, I'm glad. So Nocturnal, everybody's favorite, Nocturnal. So Nocturnal's actually kind of interesting, kind of unique. Nocturnal might actually predate existence. We're not sure. It's possible. So there's a god that exists, and he is part of the void. His name is Sithis. I've always basically there's an implication that Nocturnal, she governs luck, she governs shadows, she governs like the patron Daedra of like thieves. She cannot be known. She's the eternal enigma. But there's evidence to suggest that she actually might predate all of the other Daedric princes and is like part of creation, like before creation. My headcanon is that she might be part of Sithis. Sithis is like the god that came before. He's the void before all creation. So yeah, my headcanon is she's part of Sithis, but I'm not really sure. She's always surrounded by crows, and she has the coolest robes on ever, so shout out to her. Yeah. Hi, Vool. Hi. All right, next. Love Nocturnal. Periite. Oh, actually, and also a fun thing, in Elder Scrolls Oblivion, there's a guy that actually outwits Nocturnal and steals her cowl. He's very cool. So yeah, we can outwit the Daedric princes, everybody, but it's not a good idea. You'll be cursed. Okay, my yapping voice is kicking in. All right, Periite. So Periite is actually really interesting. He's not a dragon, but he's depicted as a dragon, but I'm not entirely sure if he is a dragon. He might be. We know very little about him. He likes boring stuff. He likes boring stuff like doing chores. But he also is the Daedric prince of like pestilence. So he enjoys spreading pestilence, I believe. A lot of his believers will get sick on purpose and then spread it to other people as a form of worship, which is wild. But yeah, so we know very little about him. All we know is that he is a dragon that likes pestilence, and I'm very curious to know what his deal is, because usually dragons are associated with Akatosh, and Akatosh is like an Aedra. He's a quote unquote good god. So I don't know why Periite's also a dragon. Very strange. Kind of like that spider and Lorder. Kind of fluffy, like a little bit. A lot of these guys associated with darkness or fire. Why not something cool like kickflips? Yeah, for real. Like, why is nobody associating like a sick, rail grind, or like a 180? Like, what happened in the good old days where you could just Tony Hawk your way through? You know what I mean? Anyway, Periite, love you. Just joined the Smashy Pass. Hi, Christopher, welcome in. It's good to see you. Nurgle in disguise. That's so real, Palman. Yeah. Periite is basically Papa Nurgle in disguise. Prince of To-Do List. Blech, I hate to-do lists. Hoping we get more to do with him in the next game. That would be really cool, Lock-On. I would really enjoy that. All right, next prince is the scariest prince of all, in my opinion. His name is Sanguine. I mean, Molag Bal is very scary to me, but Sanguine is also very scary. He loves parties. He's a big party lad. He wants you to drink, and he wants you to frick, and he wants you to dance, and he doesn't want you to do anything else. Definitely not unalive your friend while you're super drunk. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He takes joy in parties and intoxicating people, and then when they do like really bad stuff under the effects of his intoxication, he's like, well, party too hard, I guess. He's like the ultimate frat boy if a frat boy went like, sicko mode, like full unaliving sicko mode. That's him. That's Sanguine. Sanguine, my beloved, such a bro. Yeah, so he's like a very scary Dionysus, essentially. But he's great. I love him. And I also am very scared of him. All right, Sheogorath is one of my favorites. He's just a silly guy. Exactly. So you can just a silly guy. Let's have a silly time until you can't move anymore and you perish. So, Sheogorath. Welcome to Sheogorath, everyone. So, remember when we talked about Jiggalag? Remember we said, like, oh, he's the Prince of Order and he hates chaos. He hates it forever. He wants everything to be very orderly. Welcome to Sheogorath. Sheogorath got maybe the coolest Maybe Sheogorath features, I should say, in the coolest DLC, I consider the coolest DLC of all time, the Shivering Isles for Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where you got to go visit his Plane of Oblivion, which is called the Shivering Isles. And basically, Sheogorath is the Daedric Prince of Madness. He makes no sense whatsoever. He speaks in riddles, he speaks in tongues. He's very analogous. He's very analogous to the mad fool archetype, or like the mad genius archetype, where it's like a fool that just speaks foolish things but knows everything. Like that is definitely Sheogorath. Sheogorath knows a whole heck of a lot, but he's not telling us, and he's just making silly jokes like have a cheese wheel. That's him. That was the DLC for real, Flamdring. I sadly have to leave. Have a nice stream. Bye, Scott. Bye, Lucidity. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day. Bye-bye. Stay safe. Bye-bye. All bless the Shivering Isles DLC for real, Lens. Didn't the Oblivion protagonist become him or something like that? That's a little complicated. As far as we know, Sheogorath is eternal. Jiglag is eternal. I think if anything, the Daedric princess would continue to live on. They just get new hosts, basically. So yeah, that's not out of the realm of possibility. But yeah, Sheogorath is one half of a Daedric prince, but Jiglag is the other half. So every I think it's, I don't know how many years, but it's every 1,000 years or something, Jiglag will come out of Sheogorath. And so all the madness that Sheogorath is reaping, all the madness that Sheogorath is sowing across the world, and all of the chaos and all of the nonsensicalness, Jiglag will come out and then he'll start reaping it. So he'll basically tamp down all of the madness into order again. And the reason why this is because basically Jiglag was the only Daedric prince, but he was too strong. The other princes were the Daedric prince was you're too strong and scary, and you're also ruining our fun. Jiglag would go around destroying things that they, he would destroy all of Mundus if he could. And so the Daedric prince is no, we like playing with Mundus. It's a fun toy. Leave the mortals alone. Leave them alone. Don't kill them all. We want to mess with them. And Jiglag's no, I must destroy. So essentially, yeah, they cursed him basically to become Sheogorath. And so they gave him another side that's Sheogorath. And so, yeah, that's how they balanced his sort of OP-ness. Yeah, and so he's one of my favorites. He's really, really just a very fun character. Hi, Chaotic. Hi, Scott. Is that a giant wall of text? It is. Don't worry. We're almost done with it. Hi, Brandon. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I trust him for a block of provolone. That would be your last mistake, Paman, because then you'd be eaten by bears wearing silly little hats, probably. Silly little jester caps. That's just Sheogorath style. He's the janitor of Daedric Mess. Yes, precisely, Flaming. All right. And then last but not least, we have Vermina, probably my favorite of all princes, Daedric princes. We haven't explored her much, but she is very cool. She's the Lady of Nightmares. She traps people in an endless nightmare until they die, and that's very good. She will show you your greatest fears and feed on them. Nobody knows why she does this. We assume she feeds on them. We actually don't know why she does this, but yeah, that's her. She's basically have you ever considered the bad dream spell? And then we don't know what she does with those bad dreams. We don't know if she does anything with them or why. We have no clue whatsoever why she's doing this. But she is buddies with Sanguine. I forget why. I think it's because Sanguine puts people to sleep a lot with his booze. So she likes to feed, give them nightmares. So yeah, she's really interesting. We know nothing about her. We know literally nothing. So she's one of my favorites. Hi, MTY! Oh, penis. No, wait, you made me say it again now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, hotties. You guys are getting rowdy today. All right. She's girl bossing? Exactly, Ghost. The ultimate hag. I hate this. All right, I'm deleting. Getting rid of all this. Thank you for coming to my Daedric Prince slideshow. I'm deleting it forever because it gave me it irritated me. All right, so I also have 2 more things to show you really quick. I'm just gonna flash that on screen. You can read it later, don't worry about it. And then also this, flash that on screen. We're gonna come back to that, don't worry. Don't worry about it. If I explain this, we'd be here all day. So we're gonna get to the smash and passing finally, after an hour of me yapping. All right, so those 2 things are just things you guys need to see in general. Yippee, just, okay, memorize it, guys. Here, I'll flash it one more time. Get ready. Ready your brains. Memorize it. It's going away. Memorize it. Write it down quick. It's going away. All right, cool. I'm glad you guys noted it all down. All right, let's head on over to the smashing or passing room. Here we are, lads. Here we are at last. Just you and me. Hello, hotties. 24-hour lore stream when? Paman, maybe tomorrow when I do my Red Bull stream and I have so much caffeine in my veins. You know what I mean? Maybe then. Alrighty, so as you can see, I have made a very scuffed smasher pass because the browser wasn't working for me for some reason. So, You guys are tiny. You forgot it already? Okay, well, I mean, you're not going to understand this then. You're not going to understand anything I say from now on. It's just going to all be gibberish to you. You didn't write it down. You should have wrote it down to translate this. Alrighty. So, Scarlett just flashing critically important lore and saying, read it on your own time. That's me, lock on. Listen, if I talked about the new medium and the dragon breaks, we would be here all day, but it probably will come up. Alrighty. So, first of all, you can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to count those. We have 5 categories for these princes. We have dungeon, which means never smash. If I gotta, self-explanatory. Fine, just fine, which means eh. And then he means yeah. And then yeehaw means yeah. All right, that's the translations for everybody. That's what they all mean. So we're starting with, who should we start with? Mephala. My girl Mephala. Okay, so here's the thing about Mephala. Usually a lady, right? So hot. First of all, hot. Love ladies. Love to platonically love ladies. The thing is, like, she would definitely conspire behind my back once it was over to destroy me and everything I loved in a very cruel and unusual way. So it's like she would be scheming. You know what I mean? After the deed was done, she'd be scheming. Very much like Black Widow status, where the Black Widow eats you, except instead of eating you, she would orchestrate your downfall over a course of like 70 years. If you live that long. You know what I mean? And it would be very embarrassing and shameful. So like it would like linger with you. You know what I mean? What does yeehaw mean again? It means yeah. It means yeah. It means yeah, I want to do. Yeah. So hi Ruka, welcome in. Hi. She's gonna smack or pass some dating godly being. Are you okay, N Maniac? Are you all right? I think I understood that, but I'm not quite sure. Drink your water, N Maniac. It'll help. All right. So is the goal to date or just one and done? So it's smash or pass, right? So we are like, this is one and done. We have to think about the consequences here, hotties. You know what I mean? Like, we have to start thinking about the consequences of our actions. I know you guys don't do that very often, but like Mephala out of all of them, here's the thing. If you didn't perform well, it would be over for you. Like as I said, she would orchestrate your downfall very, very slowly. She would you would go to like an Uno tournament when you're 78 years old at the retirement home. You go to play Uno in the lobby, and she would be like, you get no cards. You get no cards, and they get all the Uno reverse cards, and you get none. Like, that's her. Like, she's just going to ruin your day for the rest of your life if you don't do good. And that's too much pressure, I think. Smash. Okay, Sleepy's like, I want a woman to manipulate me for the rest of my life after it's over. Don't know the English means work right. No worries, N Maniac. You got it. Okay, so I'm thinking like, if I gotta, right? So here's the thing. If I say no, then she is definitely, you know what I mean? Like, she's gonna ruin my life either way. So I'm just gonna say if I gotta, like if I have to, but it's not high on my to-do list. Okay, Sweet Queen's also into the manipulative ladies. All right, I'm starting to see a pattern with you, hotties. Why are you here if you like the manipulative ladies? I don't manipulate. I just gaslight extremely hard. All right, let's save Meridia. Let's do who am I feeling right now? Perry. So I'm gonna go ahead and say like no, right? Because if you smash him, he's the god of diseases, right? So like, what if he gives you one of those smashing diseases? You know what I mean? Like, what if he gives you one of those diseases you get after smashing, right? Like warts or whatever. I don't want that. I don't think I want that. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and put him in the dungeon. As much as I think he's like chill, because he is very chill. He doesn't like search for people's day to ruin, or like a big swaths of mortals to, unalive. But he is like, he's chill, but like I don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to risk that. Personally, I like to, we all love cleanliness here. We all take baths here, right, hotties? Nod your heads. Just nod your heads. I don't want to hear the no word, just nod. We all take baths here. We all love cleanliness. So I'm going to say no to Perrier. Hi, Sexy. Welcome in. Oh, I love your name so much. I hope your day's going well. Unless you're a disease chaser, then no deal. Exactly, MTY. Like, you could be a disease, and that's fine. Like, that's fine. Yeah, imagine, Tony, all possible diseases at once. Just reload a save is a crazy thing to say, Sweet, and I cannot believe that is an unhinged thing to say. Why would you? Can you imagine, like, doing the deed and then, like, being like, oh, actually, I could do better. Give me a chance. Give me one more chance. Ooh, reload my save. You'd be like, hey, actually, hold on a sec. Ooh. That would be, I think that's the entire plot of Click with Adam Sandler. Anyway. Okay, so let's do, who am I feeling right now? Do we want to do Mommy Nocturnal? Yeah, okay, why not? Okay, so Mommy Nocturnal, listen, I think she's really cool. I just think she's so neat. I think she's so neat and cool. And also, like, she might be more powerful than all the other Daedric combined, but we don't really know anything about her or where she comes from. We know more about her than Vermina, but we don't know where she came from. And in the Elder Scrolls world, you need to know where something came from, otherwise you're in trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and put Nocturnal right here, because if you don't know, go Google Nocturnal Skyrim, and you'll understand why I'm putting this here. Can I just say we love titty, we love titty, we love chests. We love chests here in the Hotties Unlimited. So yeah, obviously Nocturnal goes in the Nocturnal is chill. She's pretty chill, yeah. Manipulating saves as a canon is it's called Kim and Game. That is true, Sleepy. We can't get into that, Sleepy, otherwise we'll be here for 4 hours again. All the more reason to smash. Maybe I'll learn more lore about her. Oh, okay. Len says, I will smash for the lore, and I respect that. That's a respectable goal. Okay, who's next? Mehrunes Dagon. I kind of love this guy. I'm not gonna lie. Mehrunes Dagon is kind of funny. You can't even see it's so pixelated, you can't see anything. But Mehrunes Dagon is kind of so funny because he keeps trying to invade the world and like change it, but people keep stopping him. And I just love the idea of a guy getting stopped every time he tries to do something. I love a villain, but I also love an ineffectual villain. So Mehrunes Dagon, I think, is going to go in the also because he's like 25 feet tall, I think, canonically. When he materializes into the mortal plane, he's 25 feet tall. So yeah, we're going to put him in the category. Height is not a requirement, but it is a bonus. And 25 feet truly does count for something in this economy. She be a baddie. She is, Sleepy. He's like a wet. Yeah, he's like a wet. He's kind of cute in how many times he's failed. You know what I mean? And you know that, like, after you do the deed, he's just going to be like, I almost had him. If it weren't for those meddling kids. You know what I mean? He'd be full, like, Scooby-Doo villain afterwards, being like, let me tell you about my next plan. It's going to be super good. I promise. Evil and a little pathetic. Yeah, it's so cute how he's so bad at winning. Exactly. You guys understand me. Small kings lose again. I never said that. We stand short kings here. I'm just saying that 25 feet, if 6'3" counts for something, then 25 feet has to count for something, right? Right? Like in today's dating economy, yes. I feel like yes. Like I would climb him like a tree. You know what I mean? I would climb him in the way he needs. I would say, you know what? You're doing so good, sweetie. I'm sure you'll get him on the next invasion. I kind of love Dagon. He sounds endearing. He is 70 when he's not being a weirdo, for sure. So you like him extra salty? Kai, there's just something about a guy that tries his best and fails, but keeps trying anyway, that is so endearing to me. And also just like, you know what? A lot of people don't try. And that's that's worth a lot these days. Like if you just try, who knows what might happen? It might be cool. And I'm never going to hate on somebody for trying. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Dagon. Love you. Wood smash. My throat's going, slurp cam, slurp time. Delicious. When are we getting an Elder Scrolls lore stream? This is it right now, Suicune. We're getting some of it right now. Don't worry, I'll do plenty of more lore streams. You'll probably fall for Shiro and Mia trying harding on pole jumps then. Who is that? Who is that? They sound interesting. Kind of like Dr. Draken. I do not know who that is, Turkeys, but I believe you wholeheartedly. Okay. All right, Malakath. Should we do Malakath now? I kind of want to do Azura. Let's like alternate between like canonically dudes and canonically ladies. You think he secretly has a loving wife that comforts him when he fails? Yeah, me. Yeah, Turkeys, me. myself, me, myself, and I. Alrighty, so Azura, she's so chill. I feel like she's almost too chill for me. I don't know, like, what would be her thing? Like, she is, don't get me wrong, she is very hot. She's very hot. Her statues are very beautiful. Excuse me. I feel like she's almost too nice. Excuse me. Like, what is the appeal here? Like, what is the appeal here? Excuse me again. Sorry, I'm digesting super bad because I ate mac and cheese out of the microwave. Yeah, so what, like, she's too chill for me. And, like, also, why are you the nice one? Like, why are you still, your coworkers suck, girl. Like, why are you still hanging out in a toxic work environment if you're so good? You know what I mean? She's got secrets, is what I'm saying. She's got a hidden evil side, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Like, there is no way that you're part of the Daedric pantheon without being a secret evil guy. Like, just a little at least. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be secret a little, or you gotta be evil a little to be part of the Daedric pantheon. Like, what did she do? Why is she not an Aedra? Like, I don't understand. She scares me. I don't know if the scare is arousal, but it is scary. So I'll put her in fine, just fine. Like, obviously I wouldn't pass up a chance to bone a god, you know what I mean? But like, this would be like you know, it's to be like are you sure? Like, are you sure you're not gonna stab me in the back when this is over? Like, you know what I mean? She's evil to other Daedra. That is true, Flamedrang, if you think about it. If you don't want to be afraid for your life while you're doing it, this could be for you. Exactly, Ghost. Like, if you had to, this would be the one, right? If you don't want to be afraid for your life. Wait, why are they all hot? That's what I'm saying, Ultra. Like, they are kind of all hot. Except for what's his name? Where is he? Molag Bal. I don't like him. He sucks. But some people do, and we'll get into that in a second. What horrors has she committed? Yeah, like, what horror? Like, that's what I'm saying, Sweet Coon. What horrors are behind those eyes? Like, what horrors are there? What are you hiding, girl? Huh? What's in the DMs? Show us. I would love to see Azura's DMs right now. Like, for real, for real. Horrouse. That's a good way to put it. That's a very good way to put it. Okay, so next up we have Malakath, our boy Malakath, the shunned one. He feels kind of shunned all the time. He's a poop. Well, he's not a poo-poo god, but he was made when Boethia ate another god and then pooped him out. So that's Malakath. I feel bad for him, but at the same time, he really truly has a lot of pent-up anger, and I'm genuinely scared. Like, I'm just not about the anger, you know what I mean? As much as I get angry here on stream at like tech issues and stuff like that, people who are angry, like, genuinely really scare me, and especially people who have a lot of repressed anger. And I'm like, girl, go to therapy. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think I would smack. Like, I don't think I would. Just because like resentment is a really scary thing, and like he could, maybe if I do a bad job, he'll get mad at me. You know what I mean? Like, if I do a bad job, will he get mad at me? And you know, like, that's my fear. I would rather there just be someone who's like, I'm pit. You know what I mean? So he's an honorable god. That is true, Sleepy. But he is also a poop god. He's also a poop. It's also a poop god. So you know what he'd be going for all the time. And you know what? Like, fine. If I gotta. He seems honorable. He is honorable. He does follow a code. He wouldn't be into me because I'm a human, and he hates humans, I'm pretty sure. Like, the only things he likes are orcs. So he would love Shrunk. Like, if he could bone down on Shrunk, I'm sure he would. But yeah, as far as humans go, he does not like. Is he honorable? I think he is. Doesn't he follow a code? Flamedrang? I'm pretty sure he follows like a code of ways, and like he holds the orcs to like a code of ways. And like the orcs are very much about like honor and stuff like that, like among their own. As far as I know, he's honorable to orcs. So yeah, like, if I gotta, you know what I mean? If I gotta. He wouldn't want to, though. But if I gotta. We would all bone Shrunk. That's a wild thing to say, David, considering he is our child. He's literally our child. We literally made him together. That's wild. Okay, next. Sanguine. No, we should do a lady. Namira. Okay, so listen. Namira she's fun at parties, right? If the party is eating people's livers. If you enjoy If you enjoy a liver pate, except not goose, except human liver pate, then she's the lady for you. So like, where do we put her? My thing with Namira is she would like me more if I was not alive. She would like to bang me more if I was not alive. And that's my issue with her. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a good look. She doesn't want to smash me. She wants to smash my rotting corpse. Which I guess if you're into that, like, good for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not good for you because that's illegal. But Namira is into that, and I don't think I am. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I'm not into that. She would love Mega Midi then. She would, Sleepy. Mega Midi and Namira would get along like a house on fire, I'm pretty sure. Nothing wrong with liver and onions. Pension, I haven't had liver. That's a dish, right? I have not had cooked liver, I think, before. I think I had it raw once on a dare. Like just a little tiny bit of chicken liver. Not human liver, obviously, as far as you know. It was chicken liver. But yeah, it was not tasty to me. But I would be willing to try cooked liver for sure. I'd like to be alive for it. Exactly, Rockme. I'd like to be alive for this experience. I know you're saying one and done, but she can probably make a real good steak. You're so right, Ghost. You're right about that. You think she would go for zombie VTubers? Oh, absolutely, Turkeys, 100%. She wouldn't go for me, though, I don't think. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Now I want to know what human liver tastes like. It tastes, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Raw liver sounds terrible. You know, it wasn't the best experience, Chaotic, for sure. It was a dare, though, and I think I got $50 out of it, which is sweet. Honestly, there's plenty wrong with liver and onions. I'm sorry for lying. I hate the texture. Yeah, the texture's pretty rough. Okay. So Namira, I would say, I want to be there for the experience. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say Namira. Don't stop taking pictures of me. What are you guys doing? Why are you taking pictures of me in chat? What is happening? $50 is a W for sure. Exactly, Ultra. People thought I couldn't do it, and then I did it, and they were like, "Wow!" And I got $50. What's not to love? Okay, hold on. Here's scene. I love poop. Let me just. You guys don't know this about me, but I love proving people wrong. It's like my thing. If somebody says I can't do something, then I'll do it. So now you know how to manipulate me into doing something. But I'm very much that kind of person where it's like somebody's like, you can't do it. I'm like, try me. You sure about that, bun? Let's just have a little talk, me and you in 10 years, see where we're at. Have fun in real. Bye, Maniac. Are you out? Are you going? Bye. See you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye if you're leaving. Bye-bye. You know, seeing some of these placements, I'm starting to get worried about who might end up in Yeehaw. Don't worry about Yeehaw, okay? Don't worry, Flamdring. Reverse psychology. Exactly, Tony. We love a queen with knowledge, Stefan. Thank you, thank you. My throat is going again. Slurp time. That was a short one. Okay. Next. Don't be worried about Yeehaw. Stop worrying about Yeehaw. Why are you guys worried? Stop it. It's all going to be fine. Nothing weird is going to happen ever, I promise. Nothing weird is going to happen. Like a drive-by whisper, nothing weird is going to happen. Oh, they're tracking. There we go. Okay, so next we got our good boy Clavicus Vile. I mean our terrible boy Clavicus Vile. I hate this guy. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Anybody who's mean to dogs, I hate. You're going in the dungeon. Bye. Like, he adds nothing to the pantheon. He brings nothing to the table. He would like be like, do you want to smash? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And then he'd take a hammer and get my head. You know what I mean? Like, that's his little tricksy, his little tricksy crap, you know? Thanks for good Chi-Chis. Thanks for hanging out, and Maniac. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Gotta go to sleep. Sorry, 3 a.m. Gotcha. Yeehaw's gonna yee hard. For real, for real. Sleep well. Would Shogarath let you hit for a supply of cheese? Yeah, probably. Shogarath would let you hit for like a handful of pocket sand, to be perfectly honest. He's a weirdo like that. He'd be like, get me a diamond and a handful of pocket sand, and we'll talk. He'd be like, get me some bubblegum wrappers, and we'll have a discussion. So, his Plane of Oblivion is called the Fields of Regret. That's hilarious, Flamdring. Hammer to head. Instructions unclear, but he did smash. That right, Paman? Like, I don't want him to pull some tricky... You know what I say? You know what I mean? So, like, when I say... Okay, this is a say-so stream. This is a say-so stream. It is a say-so stream. But you know when people are like, speed up. You know when people are like, speed up. He'd be like, okay. And then would like speed me up to like to the relative speed of light. He would incinerate my body by making me go faster than light. You know what I mean? Like he would take things in a sideways way that would make it not fun. So no. And also he's mean to dogs. Frick that guy. Frick that guy. That guy sucks. It's a smash or pass. Is it say so? Yes. Because I say so. Nobody's ever made that joke before. Okay, Boethia. Boethia. My baby. So Boethia would murder. So Boethia's in the same thing as Mephala. Mephala would ruin the rest of your life. With that, but after you do the deed, but Boethia would just straight up plot to unalive you, I think, to red rum you super hard. So Boethia is like, do this, like smash Boethia if you no longer care about living or paying taxes or being alive or eating ice cream or any of those things. So like, yeah, I personally want to eat a lot of ice cream through the rest of my life. I personally want to like experience some fun things in my life, you know, like, I don't know, meeting the Guardians in person and like maybe going to some conferences or like, you know, like signing merch or something like that. So yeah, I would say that I'm going to want to stay alive. So I'm going to put Boethia in the dungeon. I know you little freaks are going to put her in the yeehaw cat. Here, I'll put Boethia in the yeehaw category for you. There you go, guys. There you go. She's in the yeehaw category for the hotties, not for me. No taxes thinking. Smashing her. I mean, no taxes. Yeah, that's what I figured. Kind of like monkey spot. Exactly, Zanka. Okay, so next. All right. Okay, who should we do next? So we did Boethia. Boethia is, we did a, okay, let's finally do Meridia. Ugh. Next, Meridia would not. So here's the thing with Meridia. Like if you displease her, she's gonna incinerate you in a bolt of like holy Daedric fire. And I don't like, she likes balls too much. I'm just gonna say it. A new hand touches the bacon, except the bacon are your balls. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that she would be my idea of a good time. You know what I mean? She would just be very, very strict with me. And that's fine for some people, but like I'm not into it. So like I guess if I gotta, she doesn't go in dungeon because she's not like, I don't hate her / like I wouldn't have a bad time probably, but like if I gotta, you know, like if I gotta. In before Sheograth, bang flag. Wait, what? Sheograth probably shoots ribbons or something. Can you imagine? Like a party popper. Like a little kazoo. Like a rubber chicken. Like a whole rubber chicken. What if his thingy just turns into a rubber chicken when it's over? Or during? That would be so bad. Hi, YouTube. Please monetize me. Hey, YouTube. What's up? Hey, bud. Can you monetize me? Oh, I forgot our BGM. Sorry about that, y'all. Here, have our new BGM. This is our BGM you guys never get to hear because we're gaming. My bad. Sorry about that. Enjoy. Holy fire sounds convenient while camping, I guess. That is true, Chaotic. That is very true. I think we have to pass this time. Okay, yeah. Let's pass on Meridia. Say so because I say so, Pen. Pocket sand always a weapon, but what would be pocket glass shard if you got high body temperatures? Oh no, that would be scary. And weren't you going to bed? Get out of here. Why are you still here? Go to sleep. Go to bed right now. Go to bed or else. Hold on, let me get my... Oops. Go to bed or else. Go to bed or else. Go to bed right now. Where's my angry? Go to bed. Oh, that's my scared face. All right, cool. Yo, BGM reveal. You do have a BGM. Yeah, it's our Just Gaming BGM for when the game doesn't have its own BGM. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn it on halfway through. My bad, my bad. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. This is quality content. I'm so glad you like it, Ultra, because YouTube is not going to like it at all. Okay, so next. Where were we? Who's going to be first on the yeehaw? Take your bets now. Actually, yeah. Chat, let me make a poll. I learned how to make a poll. Wait, did I learn how to make a poll? Engage. How do I make... Oh, start a poll. Okay. Who... Ask my question. Add option. Add option. Add... Oh, I can only have 3 options. Okay, hold on. Who will be the first Yeehaw. Okay, I'll put some options. You guys already know my feelings about Molag Bal. I already put that guy. Shiogorath. What's the last one? Hermaeus Mora. All right, start the poll. Who's gonna be the first one I yeehaw? Jigalag is not on there. Jigalag is not on there because I know he would destroy me. He would destroy me. Wow, people are saying Shiogorath. Okay. Hermaeus Mora is not that far behind, actually. Oh, now he's far. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, catching up. All right, I'll let you guys vote on that. All right, let's do Molag Bal. He's going in the dungeon. He's going in the dungeon. So here's the interesting thing about Molag Bal while you guys are voting. So Molag Bal is the god of domination, and I'm just gonna leave it at that for YouTube's sake, and also just like keep the we don't want to get too into that. But basically, there's a guy named Vivek. There's a guy named Vivek. He was a dark elf. He was a Chimer, actually, which are the dark elf ancestors. We can go into that right now if you guys really want. Okay, all right, hold on. We're gonna dig deep for this. Okay, everybody knows what's coming, I think. If you know what Vivek is, you know what's coming. Hold on, let me just find the image. Let me find the image. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Get ready, strap in, it's ultimate yapping time. Add existing, where's the other one? All right, cool. All right, so Vivek. Morrowind mentioned. Yeah, for real. All my homies hate Molag. Yes, exactly, Travis. We do not be liking Molag. So, okay. So there's a guy named Vivek. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me reel it back. All right, once upon a time, there is a planet named Nirn, okay? And it's in a galaxy. And there might be life forms on it, but they're not sentient, right? All of a sudden, a meteor hits. Pachow! Well, what we think is a meteor. Pachow! A meteor hits this planet. And the aliens on this meteor are scattered all over the planet, but some of them land near the meteor. And so the meteor contains part of their city. And so they're able to rebuild. And they're called I forget what they're called. Just let's call them Alien Ones. So Alien Ones live on the meteor, and they keep their way of life. They keep their way of religion. They basically box themselves in on this new planet and sort of stay on top of their like meteor. Aliens 2 get scattered all over the planet and are very spread out, far away from each other. And so Aliens 2 walk around the planet like, oh, where am I? What's happening? They adapt. They make tools. They survive for a long time. Generations go by, and they're searching for the other aliens. They finally find Aliens 2 scour the globe, and they finally find Aliens 1, and Aliens 1 is like, Aliens 2 is like, yeah, we finally found Aliens 1, and Aliens 1 is like, you guys are different, goodbye. And so that is the schism that creates the man and the mer. Do you guys remember we talked about man and mer? Basically, anything that is an elf was part of Aliens 1. Anything that is a man, quote unquote, is in Aliens 2. Okay. All right. You know what? No, I can't explain it all. But basically, that's how men and elves came to be and how they coexist on this planet, right? So basically, there's a guy named Vivek. Fast forward like a trillion billion years. There's a guy named Vivek, and he's like, actually, I've discovered the secrets of the universe. He's like, actually, I discovered the secret of the universe. And the first thing he says is, I'm gonna frick a god. So this Vivek guy discovers the secret of the universe and decides to frick a god. And that god happens to be Molag Bal, and they do terrible, terrible things. But Molag Bal does a lot of terrible things to Vivek. And then Vivek transcends and becomes almost godlike himself. So anyway, Molag Bal sucks, and he was in a borderline abusive relationship with Vivek. And if you ever played Morrowind, Vivek is very important. So that's all you need to know. There you go. I skipped a little bit in between that, but don't worry about that. Okay, so... He raised up the corruption god? Exactly, Sleepy. God of domination is an auto smash despite all downsides. If you say so, Ghost, I'll leave that to you. Okay, next god, we've got Vermina. Vermina. So Vermina is the goddess of nightmares. I love her so much. It's a yeehaw. It's an immediate yeehaw. Wait, who won the poll? Shiogorath! You were wrong! All of you were wrong! Yeah, you guessed wrongly. It's Vermina. Vermina's my girl. I want to know her secrets. I want to smash, and then I want to have the best nightmares ever. You know what I mean? Like, she would give you such good nightmares, and it would be like probably like smashing nightmares too. You know what I mean? Like the smashing wouldn't end afterwards. Like, you would just keep having nightmare dreams of her beautiful, beautiful face and her beautiful hands and her beautiful, her beautiful feet, like all that. So yeah, she would be my number one smash. Also, she has this cool drink. There's a drink called Vermina's Torpor, and basically you drink it and then you go into a dream world, and you go into the past. So basically you can time travel, which is really cool. So yeah, plus 1 point for being a sexy lady, plus 1 point for being able to travel in the past, and plus 1 point to being able to invade people's dreams. Absolute smash, 100%. Nightmare mommy, yes. Where does one sign up? That's what I'm asking, Sleepy. That's what, like, we've determined the smash list. Now, where's the sign up sheet? You know what I mean? So, free horror games for life. Exactly, turkeys. I sure do love psychological terror. I sure do love psychological terror. It's so real. Congratulations, people who voted for Vermina. You're the real ones. Okay. Only 10%. Wow, she was the lowest. That's wild. You're selling. It'd be like Hellraiser for real, Ultra. Okay, so next we have our boy Jiggalag. So Jiggalag, this is a toughie. So, like, yes, because look at him. I know he's blurry and pixely, but just look at him, hotties. Like, look at that. Like, I know he's blurry and pixely, but come on. He's got cool armor. He's got such cool armor, and he's like probably the most powerful of all Daedra, to be honest. He's like, that's what they had to nerf him. They had to nerf him. Now, would he destroy me when it was over? Yes, absolutely. He'd be like, can't risk it. Can't risk that you're gonna make a demigod. Nope, that's disgusting. That's chaos. And then he would destroy me. He's like, I'm already seeing the cells in your body, like, starting to love me. Nope, destroy. Does the armor stay on during? That's a great question. That's a really good question, Rabbit. He smashes with the armor on. Oh, chaotic answered your question, Rabbit. Nice. He would destroy you and not in a suggestive way. Exactly, Lens. He'd be too vanilla and orderly. Yeah, that's true, Sleepy. He would be like, really like, we must follow all rules. And that can be fun, but like, he's kind of boring. Like, he's kind of boring. Just like a little, like, I feel like he'd almost be too boring to smash. Like, is he scary? Yeah. Is he like an absolute, like, soulless eliminator of all chaotic life? Yes. Is that a little boring? Yes. The way he talks is very boring. He's got to have good talk game. You know what I mean? Let this be a lesson, hotties. You gotta have a good talk game. Speaking of talk, I have to sip my cape juice. That's better. Delicious cape juice. Yum, yum. No love, only Detroit. Do you mean destroy or Detroit, turkeys? Because either way, that's a little bit... I mean, no love, only Detroit makes more sense to me, frankly. Shout out Detroit. It's cool, but I don't know if I can work with it. That's what I'm saying, Ghost. Like, I genuinely don't know if there's a lot there to work with. Like there's just not a lot to work with, and that's my problem. Like, if there was more there, I mean, he is a tortured soul, right? Like, kind of. I mean, he's not even a tortured soul. He's just trapped in a body. He's trapped in a party boy who's lost, like, all of his, mental faculties. And, like, that's, I guess, a little bit tortured. But not much. Not enough, We need a bit of spice, a bit of flavor. And unfortunately, Jiglag is the toast, the plain toast of all Daedra Princess, even though he is the most powerful. He is technically the most powerful. So, where are we putting him? Fine, just fine? I mean, if I can have the armor, then fine, just fine. If I can't have the armor afterwards, then it's dungeon time for this boy, I think. You know what I mean? Okay, if I can't have the armor, then it's here. Let's just pretend that I can have the armor afterwards. Nerfed him so much there's no mention of him after the events of Oblivion. Real, Travis. He's an inconvenient soul at worst. True, Ghost. Plain Toast hesitate. That is also true, Bake. Like when you're sick, like after you're sick, you need plain toast to recover. You know what I mean? So maybe we're just underestimating Jiglag. Maybe he's actually a beast in the, you know what I mean? Like beast in the smashing arena. We don't know. Nobody knows because he keeps destroying us before we have a chance to like smash. And I would just love to be the first. You know what I mean? I would just love to be the first on that. Excuse me. Excuse me. I like how there's a hidden straw in the cape. Can we have some? No, chaotic is my juice. It's my juice. Why would you even want some? It's special juice for special night girls. Yeah. You get hottie juice. That's hottie juice is different than special night girl juice. I'm just kidding. Drink your water. You can have some, guys. You can have the exact same thing I'm sipping from my cape if you get up and get yourself a glass of water. Go on. Go get a glass of water. Go get functional kidneys. I'll wait. We'll wait for you. Go on. If you want vanilla, then go nocturnal. Oh, well, no. See, I disagree, Ghost. I think nocturnal would be very adventurous. She's like before the void. She's like part of the void. You can't be part of the void and not be adventurous. You know what I mean? My typing is not doing okay right now. Hi, Rockamy. What's up? What a thing to pay here when paying extra attention randomly. You're okay. I understood you. You should ask Nova how she feels about armor sometime. Yo, I think Nova Senpai and me are like literally armor brain rotted. Like, I think her and me are literally armor brain rotted. I was watching her play the card game, the good card game. I think it's called Vanguard. I'm not sure. But there was a giant robot in it, and I immediately went, giant robots, and she was like, yeah. Like, at the same time as I said giant robots, she was like, yeah. And that's how I know we share the same brain cell. I love her so much. She's so good at card games. Waters for the week. Controversial opinion, Paman. It's weird. Like, it's so weird how waters for the week, but also you die without it in 2 days. Like, that's crazy. That's wild. What else in this world is weak, but you die without it in 2 days? That's so crazy. Is it apple juice? No, Sweetcon, it's not appy juice. Although if you guys drink appy juice, you know, maybe the hotties drink of choice is appy juice in like a sippy cup. I can see that now. You guys want it in like a sippy cup, don't you? Let's get some appy juice. I didn't know this, but apparently apple juice is in like a ton of fruit juice. Like a bunch of fruit juice cocktails has appy juice in it. And I had no idea. Like I had no idea that appy juice was a part of it. Red Bull for the strong. Well, we'll find that out tomorrow, won't we, Scarlet Fever? We'll find that out tomorrow. She literally thinks one character is hot, and we all know about him is he wears full plate armor. That's very funny fun. I always drink water. Good to hear, Sweetcoon, especially since you've got like a water Pokemon in your name. Ain't nothing wrong with a good sippy cup. True. I kind of want a sippy cup for stream. Like, do you think management would let me have merch that's like a sippy cup? Do you think they would like shoot that down instantly? I'd be like, hey guys, like I know you want to do an acrylic stand, but can I have a sippy cup with my name on it? That'd be so funny. Oh my god. Appy juice goes in everything for real, Meme Squid. Also, hello, Meme Squid. I don't know if I said hello to you at the beginning of stream. Hello, welcome in. Hi. Maybe we die without water in 2 days because we are weak. Oh, that is true, Ghost. Is it the water this week or us? That's such a good question. That's a very good question. Okay, so, let's see, who's next? Who did we just do? I forgot. Jigalag, right, okay. It's time for, oh, Sanguine. All right, my party boy. My party boy Sanguine. I am terrified of this man. I don't know what it is. I think it's because he genuinely, I think out of all the Daedric princes, he is probably next to Jigalag in terms of not caring about human well-being. Like the rest of the Daedric princes are openly murderous. Like they're openly, I said the M word again, sorry YouTube. They are openly like plotting to kill everyone. You know what I mean? That is the entire like that is the Daedric Prince's entire thing, right? But Sanguine, it's not that he just wants to end you. It's not that he just wants to unalive you. He also wants to like make you dance while he does it. And that is that is so much scarier to me than just being like jiggling and showing up, be like, you die, you know, your life ends here. Like Sanguine wants you to do a little dance and like drink wine and like have fun and like have fun while it's happening. That's the creepiest. That's the creepiest part. Like, I don't know what it is about him that just gives me the heebly-jeeblies, but he definitely gives me heebie-jeebies. Maybe a shaker bottle. That would be very funny, Rabin. I wasn't here at the beginning of the stream. I just got here. Okay, good, meme. Welcome in. I hope your day's been good. not the fun. I just don't like, I want to know where I stand. You know what I mean? I either want to be scared or having fun. I don't want to be both. Like, I don't want to be thinking this is the last day of my life and also be like, ha ha ha, he. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe people disagree. So, I mean, I think he would be a phenomenal Smash. Like, let's be real here. Sanguine, out of all of these guys, would be a phenomenal Smash. But he would also, like, yeah, the things he would do to get that Smash, I don't know, are good. You know what I mean? Like, but he would be phenomenal. Like, let's be real. Like, out of everybody here. Like, he is the Dionysus of the Daedric pantheon. So let's be literal. If we want technique, it's Sanguine we go to. Fun and technique. Because that's important if I'm smashing your passive. Wait, what is Ghost? But does he do the default dance? I don't think so. He definitely hits the Gwitty though. Look, we're here for a good time, not a long time. That is very true, Valis. That is a valid point, Valis. Very, very true. Yeah, I think you guys have changed my mind. I think Sanguine, I would do a hey. I would just do a little hey, but I'd be scared the entire time probably. And then he would like, I don't know, he wouldn't like put a clown nose on or anything like Sheogorath would, but you know, some weird thing would happen. It would probably be the last Smash, yeah. He would imprison me in an eternal party zone. Like, I would be forced to party for the rest of my life after this Smash. And like, you know, parties are fine, but like not when they're eternal. That's the one thing I've learned from reading about like fairy lore and stuff, is that fairies kidnapping you is great the first like time where they make you go to the party, but after 500 years of partying, it gets kind of old. Hey, I want to be here for a good time and a long time. That's fair, Meme. That's so fair. Okay. The process for it to start would be the danger. Yeah, for real, rock with me. Let's see. Okay, should we do? Anyway, next. Here's scene. Sheogorath. Okay, wait, let's slow it down. Maybe they're not going there. You never know. No. So listen, I know everybody wants me to do this one. I know everybody wants me, everyone wants me and Hermaeus Mora to hook up, but listen to me. It's not the tentacles. Listen to me. There's a reason why I want to smash Hermaeus Mora, and it's not the tenties. It's because if we do smash, I will probably get Eldritch knowledge. And you know me. I'm a fiend for the lore. I'm a fiend for it. I need it. Like, imagine being able to absorb all the lore in the world after one smash. Do you see it? Do you see the plan and the plot? He would let me live too. He would probably let me live. Because he wouldn't learn everything about me from smashing me probably. So like, he would let me live. Now, would he take my brain out afterwards and like turn it into a book? Yes. But I would still be alive technically for that. You know what I mean? What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with him, Stray. There's nothing wrong with him. I'm just saying it's not the main attraction for me. The main attraction is the fact that he would make me a literal lore master. He would make me a literal lore. I would know all the lore of everything in the world. Can you imagine how powerful I'd be? If I knew everything, I would be unstoppable. It'd be over. Like, I'm here for the tentacles of you do you. Thank you so much, Ghost. It's all making sense now. Thank you, Scarlett Flameheart. I'm glad it makes sense. I love lore over smashing. I'm just going to say that. Lore, better than smashing. Good lore, better than smashing. Controversial opinion, I know, but those are my feelings on the matter. You get all the MLP lore. Oh, no, turkeys. No, do I get the MLP lore? No, turkeys. With one sentence, you have completely ruined my time with Hermaeus Mora. No. Turkeys, why would you do this to me? No, the psychic damage is unbearable. Not the MLP lore, no. You had to ruin it. Okay. I guess I gotta go down. Turkeys has a point. Turkeys has a great point. I forgot about MLP lore. And I'm sure it's good lore, but I just don't want to know it. I don't want to know it. I keep it to, you can keep it. I don't want to know it. I want to know every other lore but that lore. Yeah, but you have so much other lore that you just not think about it ever. Oh, wait a minute. Meme Squid's got a point. Bringing me back up to the yeah. There'd be so much lore in my brain, I wouldn't have time to think about MLP lore. Yeah, we're fine. We're so back, boys. We are so back. All right, he's staying there. I got so disappointed by that. I have to drink water now. Hold on, I need my cape juice. Delicious cape juice. Oh, my whole body is like reacting to that psychic damage. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm totally okay now. A small price to pay for just all the knowledge. True, Sleepy. You know, I mean, they say that the J-Man saw all of humanity's sins before he died for humankind. And so that means he saw like Luigi, Luigi porking it with Wario. You know what I mean? So like he saw the fan art of Luigi porking it with Wario. So if he saw that, I can handle the MLP lore. You know what I mean? You might want to see a doctor after that. Yeah, true, turkeys, for real. Mora going to dungeon. No, Scarlett. I love him too much. All right, next. Ziggy. We've got our boy Hircine. So Hircine, okay, again, he's the father of all werewolves, so yeah? Are we all in agreement? Hotties? Yes? Are we all in agreement? Yes? Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, so next. Don't tell Footy. Nobody can tell Footy I said this. Nobody explain to Footy what Hircine is. Because if anyone explains to her what Hircine is, she's going to immediately want to, like, you know what I mean? I think she has played Skyrim, so she might know Hircine, but I don't know if she knows his full lore. But don't explain Hircine to Footy, okay? It's your tier list. No, we're making this together, Flamdring. I mean, look, I put Boethi up here in the wood category for you guys, because I know what you little freaks are like. I say that with love, Currently telling her, thank you so much, Meme. I appreciate that. Love it when the hotties rat on me immediately. I love that. I could definitely trust you guys not to narc on me. Note to self, tell them everything. Yes, so they can narc on me. Summoning her 1 sec. Do not summon her, Rockamain. Leave her alone. She's sleeping, probably. Ah, the white woman moment. What's up? What's up, Fluffy? How you doing? Woody says she knows him better than you. Oh, Frody will say she knows him better than you. She probably might. If she knows all the Warrior Cats lore, she probably knows. You know what I mean? She probably knows Hircine if she knows all the Warrior Cats lore. If you can remember, call me Squid. I'm so sorry, Squid. I'm so sorry. Or Squiddy. Okay, you got it. Squid it is. I apologize. Okay, understandable. There really is no downside. That's what I'm saying, turkeys. Like, there really, truly is no downside to this. Like, think about it. He's the Lord of the Hunt, so he can always provide. He can always provide, food. You know what I mean? Like, you know that meme where it's like, God, the men you put on this earth are playing Fortnite instead of building houses? Like, Hircine is the opposite of that. You know what I mean? Like, the Daedra you put on this earth, Lord, are giving me venison and mutton and maybe a human every once in a while, but we don't eat those. Just like he's providing. He's a provider. Now, would he hunt me down for sport after it was over? Yes. But at least I would get like a warning, because he's very honorable about the hunt. He doesn't like to like dishonorably hunt. He would give me like at least a 10-minute head start. You know what I mean? Maybe 15 if I'm lucky. And I can run pretty fast. Like, I'm not bragging. I'm not good at cardio. I'm better at weightlifting. But like, I can run pretty fast. So like, catch me if you can, like, brother. Like, truly catch me if you can. It would be like a Prey. Did you guys watch the new Prey movie? It would be like a Prey moment. Except I'm the lady and he's the big alien guy. We would be like just, you know, making each other fall in traps and like chucking, you know, stuff at each other. He is the perfect hunter. That's true, Tony, but people have escaped before. People have escaped from Hircine. It has been confirmed. And And I think here's the thing. If you are the perfect hunter and you manage to successfully hunt everything, you get bored after a while. So, you know what I mean? You're going to let some people go. So my odds are much, much, much better with him than any of the rest of the Daedra, I would say. On average. You know what I mean? Like, my odds are much better with him than, like, say, I don't know, Boethia. I was tempted to do, but didn't. Thank you, Rockame. I appreciate that. Can he make good burgers? Probably, Suicune. I mean, he doesn't strike me as, like, the homie type, but it's okay. I can cook. You know, he can bring home the bacon and I can cook, quite literally. So, it's all good. Okay, but being hunted for sport. I mean, like, I'm not saying anything, but, you know, like, maybe. Okay, all right. Not sure what that means, Ghost, but I love that for you. Hear me out. Oh, yes, he is the perfect hunter. Let's see, what else? I bet Hircine is really into bushcraft YouTube videos. Not the bushcraft YouTube videos. He'd make a whole cabin out of branches and leaves. It's true. You know those videos where it's like, I made a cabin in like a week with only my hands and an axe. And like, you know that guy, we all know that guy. He makes like really cool little houses. I'm not sure if it's in a week because, you know, YouTube can be deceiving. But you know, like he would definitely be into those. He'd be into like the cooking, maybe not the cookie, but the guy that cooks in the wilderness. Love that guy too. He's great. Yeah, love Hircine. He would bring home the bacon and I would cook the bacon. Easy teamwork. Easy. Also, I have a better chance with him than any of the other Daedric princes. Catch me if you can, Leonardo. Gabrielle pointing me. Exactly, MTY. Okay, so it is time for our last Daedric prince. It's our goodest of boys. It's our best of boys. It's our boys that might need therapy. It's the only boy in the world that might need more therapy than me. It's Sheogorath. I mean, like, so here's the thing. Sheogorath, there is a non-zero chance with Sheogorath that you are going to come out of it alive, right? I think Sanguine would let you live. Sanguine would let you live. Mehrunes Dagon, okay, wait, hold up. Let me talk about this. Nocturnal would let you live because she doesn't like to leave evidence. She doesn't like to leave like evidence, so she would let you live. Maybe she would just wipe your memory of the event, right? Mehrunes Dagon would let you live because he needs somebody to whine to whenever his invasions go wrong, right? he would have you on speed dial afterwards for the rest of your life, so he could complain about all his machinations are being ruined. Sanguine would let you live because he's a party animal and he wants to party with you again, right? Because if you're a good partier, Sanguine will love you, and I can party. Let's just say that I can party. Do I do it anymore? No, but I can. When I did party. So Sanguine would let me live because I know how to be a good time. Sheogorath. Now Sheogorath. So my yeehaw category is me saying that it is worth it. No matter what happens with these Daedric princes, it is worth it. Vermina, worth it. I might be cursed with nightmares for the rest of my life, worth it. Doesn't matter. Hermaeus Mora, I learned all the lore in the world, worth it. Hircine, I mean, I have a better chance with him than the other ones, honestly. 15-minute head start. Plus he's hot. He's hot. I'm just gonna say it. He's hot, and he brings home food for me. Right, he brings home venison, big old cows and deers and, I don't know, unicorns, whatever he hunts. In his astral plane. So yeah, like the benefits outweigh the cons in the Yeehaw group, to me personally. But like the Hey group, I'm theorizing they would mostly leave me alive. So here's the thing. Does banging Sheogorath outweigh the cons of Sheogorath? And now keep in mind, Sheogorath is infinite madness forever. I will make, if I bang Sheogorath, if I smash Sheogorath, guys, I will make even less sense than I do now. Think about that for a moment, hotties. I will make less sense than I do now. Like, most of those building underground caveman house are fake because they usually see like excavator trucks. That's what I thought, Squid, for real. That's what I thought. But yeah, I don't want to be mean, so I just assume they're real until they're proven not real. Love a man who can just make a whole water slide in a 5-star hotel. Who can make a whole water slide in a 5-star hotel with just a shovel? Exactly, Pen. Sheogorath is a pass. He's likely to drive you mad. That's what I'm saying, Lock On. Like infinite madness forever. You know, I mean, you're a VTuber. That's great content. What the hell? So none of you guys are rooting for my mental well-being. Okay, I see. So when I said on my debut that I wanted therapy, you guys were like, sure. Sure, anime girl. Sure, you want therapy. All right. I see how it is. Oh, my alerts were behind everything this whole time. Yippee. Sorry, guys. Let me put my alerts on top. Sorry if you donated. I will thank you if you donated, first of all, but I will announce the donations next stream. Sorry so much. I'm sorry, I'm scuffed. Anyway, so here's the thing. Like, I would make less sense than I do already. So we love good mental health and self-care. I'm glad to hear that. Therapy is an unrealistic goal, I fear. Thank you so much, Scarlet Fever. I'm not saying a negative here. Okay, Sleepy's right. But here's the thing. You may make less sense, but you would never be bored. Oh, that's so true, Valis. That's so true. You're so right. Is eternal not boredom worth it, do you think? Hey, everyone, I'm making a day-to-day vlog of the after effects of doing Shieldgraph. Hey, guys, just me doing a vlog of my deteriorating... Excuse me. Whoa, mental health. My bad. Yeah, no, that would be for real. So here's the thing. If I shag Sheograth, then he would give me access to the Shivering Isles, yes? Presumably we would go back to the Shivering Isles to shag, I assume. And if that's the case, then yes, I want to go there. Have you guys seen it? It's so pretty. It's in the DLC for Oblivion. It's got like pretty butterflies, and it's got like pretty ladies in golden armor, and like pretty ladies in like jet black armor, and it's got a fun townsfolk you can talk to. Do they make any sense? No, but they're fun to talk to, and there's giant mushrooms you can jump on, and you know what I mean? If your brain is spicy now, might as well make it last dab spicy. You know, David, you're so right. You're so right and real. What's wrong, Brian? Why are you thinking? What are you thinking about? Why the thinking emoji? I mean, you won't need therapy. Maybe I won't need therapy after Shograt. Did you guys ever consider that? What if I'm too far gone and he fixes me by giving me infinite? You know what I mean? What if he fixes me? What if it's like, you can't have two negatives because then they make a positive? You know what I mean? Or whatever that is in math. What if he fixes me? That's a big brain move. Shivering Isles is a must play for everyone in Elder Scrolls, for sure, lock on. There's women, there's dumb butts, and there's shrooms. My favorite 3 reasons. For real, Squid. I sure would love to talk to that Argonian on the Shivering Isles that runs around and shouts, yeah, that Argonian is so funny. I think he might be a reference to the Knights Who Say Knee lenscope from that one guy from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Is he not a reference to the Knights Who Say Knee? I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen Monty Python. Overflow error moment. For real, Rabbit. Like, we could biohack. We could microdose Sheograth, you know, legally, and become more sane than we are. So, like, what if he divides your sanity by 0, though? Then I'm absolutely screwed, Fluffy. Then I am truly down in the gutter. There's no saving me anymore. I become the Joker. Batman. I fricked Sheograth and all I got was more weird. Batman, do you want to see my feet? Oh, that's right. I owe you guys a feet pic, don't I? I owe you guys a feet pic from Ariel's collab yesterday, where you guys voted for me when I said ooh woo. You guys voted for me and I owe you a feet pic, don't I? Because I bribed you with that. Ah, that's right. Okay, I'll upload that feet pic tonight then. Yeah, watch my Twitter. I'll put the feet pic up there. I remembered. Yeah, sorry, Flamjang. It took me a moment to remember. And by a moment, I mean 24 to 48 hours. The balance between sanity, that's what I'm saying, Tony. Like, there's a thin balance. You become that meme of the actor going, I'm the Joker, baby. Oh, for sure. You want to know how I got these mental scars? Exactly, Penchan. I got these mental scars by banging a god. Batman, Harley Quinn's no longer in the picture. Sheograth is your new mommy now. I think this is a good tier list. All right, everybody, read them and weep. This is our final tier list. Oh, there's Boethia on top of my head. The Boethia is for you guys, chat. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move that. All right, final tier list we have. Well, let's start at the bottom. In the dungeon category, we have Periite, Clavicus Vile, and Molag Bal, because they are no fun. In the If I Got It category, we have Mephala, Malakath, Namira, and Meridia. If we had to, if there was no other choice in the world, yes, we would. Fine, just like a normal regular shag is Azura and Jiglag. In the category, we have Nocturnal, Mehrunes Dagon, and Sanguine, because I think some of them would be phenomenal, some of them would be funny, and some of them would just be mysterious. I just want to know, you know what I mean? Like Nocturnal, I just want to know. And then in the Yeehaw category, we have, well, sorry, let me say that again. Yeehaw! We've got Vermina, because she's Slay Forever. We have Hermaeus Mora, because lore. I want to get the lore juice so badly. And then Hircine because, well, you know. And then Sheograth because he could fix me. Sheograth could fix me, actually. And then over here on the right, we have Boethia for you guys, for the hotties. Because I know you guys would... I can tell. I can just tell. I can tell you guys are Boethia fans. I'm not weeping as long as Hermaeus Mora remains in Yeehaw. Okay, that's fair, Lens. I'll graciously let you have her. Thank you so much, Flamdring. Mora to Sheograth, your brain would melt. Oh, can you imagine? Like, okay, so if we're doing like, well, then if we're doing a relay, Rabbit, hold on. If we're doing relay, okay, let me order these further by the relay. The order that I would want to smash. And this is all assuming it's one after the other, because time is of no consequence to Daedric princes. They're basically gods. I should have made my face this big to begin with. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, let's do in the order that I want to relay. I think Sheograth first, right? I think Sheograth first. Right? I think Sheograth first, and then Vermina. So, like, hear me out. So Sheograth makes me more spicy brain than I already am, right? And then Vermina gives me nightmares with that spicy brain. So it'd be a really interesting experience. And then Hircine, because at this point I'm driven completely feral by the nightmares and my own spicy brain that's been touched by the madness god. He hunts me like an animal, and then that happens. And then Hermaeus Mora is like, you know what? I take pity on you here. I give you back your knowledge. I give you back what Sheograth took from you, and you know, and then gives me more in return. So like we end on like a high note. You know what I mean? Yes, does he give me the My Little Pony lore? Yes, but he also restores my sanity. If that makes sense. So, yeah, like in a relay, this would be the order, I think. I think the other ones I don't really care about enough to relay them. But for the Yeehaw category, that would be the order if I had a choice. Now, I don't have a choice because they're Daedric princes, they're gods. But if I did, it would be this. It would be this. This is the final countdown. No, it's the final tier ranking list. Which of these would you be most likely to survive? That's a good question, David. Out of all of them, I think Azura would probably let me live. I think Meridia would probably let me live as long as I wasn't rotting anywhere in my body. Well, my soul, but you know, other than that, like, if I wasn't physically rotting, she'd be fine with me. She'd let me go. Mephala would not let me go. Periite would not let me go. Clavicus, well, Periite would give me diseases. Clavicus would trick me into something. Molag Bal would just ruin my entire life. Namira would also ruin my entire life. Malakath would ruin my entire life. Well, he'd be honorable about it because he hates humans. He hates humans, so he would destroy me. Jiglag would destroy me. Nocturnal, maybe. She just wiped my memory of the event, I think. Mehrunes Dagon, he would keep me around. Yeah, but he would also probably kill me. Sanguine would keep me around if I was a good party time, but he would also kill me. And the other ones would definitely kill me. The Yeehaw category would all probably kill me. Now that I've said the K word enough times. Hello, YouTube. Hi. New lore just dropped this garbage. This garbage? What do you mean, Squid? Do you think Sheograth would be the type to yap about MLP lore for hours? Oh, that's such a good point. Like, if I knew the MLP lore, maybe I could distract Sheograth long enough to not, like, be driven mad. You're so right. You'd also get in-depth knowledge of every Homestuck fanfic to ever be written. Yo, happy 413, everybody. If you know, you know. Happy 413, Prospit forever. I took the test and I'm a what am I? I'm a muse? I'm a muse of time, apparently. I have the test open in my browser right now. I'm a muse of time. Don't know what that means, but shout out to the Homestucks. Scarlett, nah, I'd win. Yeah, for real. For real, Scarlett Flameheart. Great tier list, God. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you, thank you. VReverie gives you the proper aftercare after the ordeal. That's what I'm thinking, Chaotic, for sure. Maybe you can counter... Oh, with what? I can't see that behind the emote, Rabbit, what that says. With 40k lore? Yo, 40k lore, I think Sheograth is... Sheograth would be into 40k lore. I think he totally would. He would love Tzeentch. He would love Tzeentch. He would also love Slaanesh, I think, for sure. Yeah, he would get along with all the gods. Sheograth is just that... He's just that jolly, you know? All right, that's the tier list, everyone. Take a screenshot while you still can. Ha! See, I'll even post for you. Ready? Ready? Oh no, it's my Smash or Pass tier list. Oh no. Everybody say cheese, hotties. Ah! You're on here too. You're on this tier list. Say cheese, hotties. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Good job. Good job. Good job, good job. He's a huge Slaanesh fan. Yeah, exactly, Pen. Exactly what I thought. More like I'd tap. That's very good, Rockamy. Good job, everybody saying cheese. All right, let's head back. Have we really been at it for 2 hours? Let's head back to the just chatting screen, shall we? Hello, hello, hotties. We're back. We're back at it again at the crispiest of the creams. Hello. Look at the cheesy votes. Look at all the cheesy votes in chat. In conclusion, more Smash than Pass. For real, Tony. Yeah, I listen. Realistically, if you had a chance to smash a god, I know you all would. Don't pretend like you wouldn't. Don't pretend like you wouldn't. Especially if they can bring you back to life again. Isn't there an Elder God with practically the same name and gimmick as Sheograth? Is there a Ghost? An Elder God? I think you're right. Yeah, I don't know their name. Can't wait for Scarlett to get canceled on Twitter. Wait, what? I do it for the bragging rights. That's so fair, Squid. Soul gems. You guys like the soul gems? Yes, I had soul gems on my desk. I don't know if you noticed that at the beginning. As a little extra bonus before we leave, I want to tell you about this. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so hey everybody, hi. Hey. I just found out about this lore like 2 weeks ago. And it's broken my mind ever since. And so I just want to share it with you a little bit. So basically, the Elder Scrolls world, right, is a world, and time moves linearly, right? Just like it moves in our world, time moves linearly. However, there are certain instances when something called a dragon break will occur. It's also called an untime. And it's a temporal phenomenon that involves a splitting of the natural timeline, which results in branching parallel realities where the same events occur differently or not at all. So basically, if I was a game designer or a world builder, I would love to include something like this into my world to make sure that whenever I make up some real BS, I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's just a dragon break. It's just a dragon break. It happened or it didn't happen. So shout out to the Elder Scrolls people. I don't know who does the lore for Elder Scrolls, but shout out to you for building in a backdoor into your own code. I really appreciate it. But something very troubling to me is that I just want to zoom in really quick here. You're going to zoom in a little bit. So the first thing that's troubling is that, hold on, sometimes the same events occur differently or not at all. Okay, so what does that even mean? First of all, they're very troubling. Second of all, it is here on the bottom. It is known that every time the brass god New Medium is activated, a dragon break ensues. A dragon break happens every time New Medium is activated. We'll get into New Medium in a second. But basically, some fun facts about a dragon break is it's like a warp in the space-time. So it's like an alternate reality that is both occurring and not occurring. Stay with me here. The coolest part about this is there's a star in the sky that you can see during a dragon break, I think, or maybe it disappears during a dragon break, one of the two. Yeah, so there's a star that you can see during a dragon break in the sky. And theoretically, there's like I think something like 5,000 years that occur during a dragon break that nobody remembers happening in the Elder Scrolls world. But basically, there's a star in the sky and nobody can see it. So you don't know that the dragon break is happening unless you're in the dragon break. But here's a really cool fact. So the Khajiit, my favorite, the Khajiit, right? They have made a substance, let's say, called moon sugar. And if you take enough moon sugar, apparently the Khajiit say that you can see the star during a dragon break. So if you take enough moon sugar, you can see the star in the sky. And the Khajiit were the only ones to see when the dragon break was happening because they were all taking moon sugar. So, like, okay, and then it gets deeper. Are you guys ready? It gets deeper. Moon sugar the recipe for moon sugar was allegedly given to the Khajiit by guess who? Azura. Remember Azura, the goddess of like doorways, the goddess of like thresholds, the goddess of the in-between? It's so deep. It's so good. I love lore. I love lore. I love lore. I love lore. Yeah! I love it. 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 The Khajiit also have a base on the moon, by the way. Fantastic lock on. I love that so much. I Googled it, and there is the elder god of the Harlequins named Kegarak. Oh, interesting, Ghost. Is that just reloading a save? Maybe, Suicune. Basically. Yeah, I take every weekend. Yeah, so the Khajiit are so real for that. Anyway, so the Khajiit are the only people who know that a dragon break was going on. And then, okay, then I'm going to show you what a Numi is. We'll talk about this later at some other time. But this is in Skyrim, actually, so we can actually cover it. So the new medium is, in short, a giant... Okay. All right. So, sorry, my eyes itchy. Once upon a time, there was a guy who found a... Okay, let me start over. Hold on. Once upon a time, there were a bunch of gods. There was a god that was causing a lot of trouble, so the other gods killed him. His name was Lorcan. And Lorcan's body parts were spread all over the universe, or the world. I'm not sure which one. But his body parts were spread all over the universe, so he couldn't come back. One day, the dwarves, the Dwemer, they're called, just dug up his heart. They dug up Lorcan's heart, and they made a bunch of really cool stuff with it. And one guy was like, hey, what if we put Lorcan's heart inside a giant robot, simply? And the other people were like, don't do that. And he was like, actually, I don't care what you say. So he made a giant robot and then tried to put Lorcan's heart in there. And then he touched the heart, and then all of the Dwemer in the world disappeared. And that's why there are no dwarves in the Elder Scrolls. And now you know. When people are like, why are there no dwarves in this fantasy game? It's like, it's because a man put a god's heart inside of a giant robot and then touched it, and then all of the Dwemer disappeared. Yes, you're right, Lock-On. Not all of them. One guy survived, and the one guy survived because he was doing magic stuff in Oblivion, which is a different plane than Mundus. So he survived because he was in Oblivion at the time. But yeah, so the dwarves did essentially get banned. They got banned from all of existence, which is wild, which is truly just the funniest thing I like to tell people. They're like, hey, how come this cool fantasy game you play has no dwarves? I'm like, well, there's a guy who made a giant robot and put a god's heart in it, and then he touched it, and all the dwarves disappeared. Isn't that funny? Because he was a dwarf also. Ha, 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 ha. And this is how Evangelion was made. You're not wrong, Kai. You're actually not that far off. Chicks dig giant robots. Factually true, MTY. Factually true and real. Dwarves got banned. They sure did. Oh, I already wrote that. Sorry. Sorry. They wanted to become immortal and then they got banned. Yes, that is essentially... Well, it's not that they wanted to become immortal. It's that one guy wanted to become immortal. Imagine if like one human guy... Like imagine if we found some alien technology and one human guy... Imagine if Elon Musk was like, oh yeah, we're going to become immortal no matter what. I'm going to mess with this alien tech no matter what you say. And then he touches the alien tech and then we all vanish because of him. Can you imagine? I would personally be PO'd. I would personally be very PO'd. Can we get rid of the Falmer, please? No! The Falmer are deeply misunderstood, Suicune. We'll go into a whole deep dive about the Falmer someday. But the Falmer are deeply misunderstood. They're stinky now, but they weren't always stinky, and they deserve a second chance, and that's the hill I'm gonna perish on. Looks like I walked into a history lesson. You did, Bone Style. Welcome in. We're just finishing up here. I would not care since I vanished. Also true, Squid. You absolutely do that. I'm just saying. Like it's not out of the realm of possibility. Yeah, the Falmer are very, very cool. There's no fixing the Falmer. You never know, Flamdring. We could get Sheogorath on the case. You know what I mean? If I smash Sheogorath enough, I might be able to convince him to fix the Falmer. That's my ultimate goal. That's my ultimate goal. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by today. We do not have the ability to redirect yet, but we do have the ability to link you to my bestest girl of all time, Stella Starfall, who is currently playing Elden Ring. I believe, oh, she's yapping right now. I believe she's doing a Chaos run. She's doing the Chaos Eye Laser run. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid out to her. Snow Elves are a lost cause. No, they're not. Stop it. Stop it, hotties. I don't want to hear it. No. I love the Falmer. I love the Falmer. I love the Falmer. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Excuse me. Excuse me. My body doesn't want to say bye to you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate you. Tomorrow we will be doing another chill stream. Well, it's not chill because I'll be hyper caffeinated. I'll be trying all of the Red Bull flavors on stream. So come on by for that. It'll be fun. We'll talk. We'll have a little bit of chat, and you guys can watch me experience indigestion live. I'm actually going to keep an empty trash can by my desk in case I puke. I don't think I will, but sometimes I have weird reactions to things. So yeah, I'm keeping a trash can by my desk just in case. So if you want to see an anime girl puke live, come on by, I guess. It'll be really fun. Sunday will be really fun. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoy getting yapped at. I appreciate seeing every single one of you. Thank you so much. If you like, you don't have to chat. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. But if we get to 1,000 subscribers, then I can finally start rating out to people. So that would be really chill. And YouTube has been like kicking people off of their subscriptions. I think 3 or 4 times. Like I was almost at 1,000, and then they kicked like 300 people off every time because they thought I was spam. They were like, "This anime girl can't possibly be this cute." So please do check if you're subscribed, because I know some people got kicked off. Flamedring, thank you for the lovely stream, Scarlett. I had a fun time. Oh, thank you so much, Flamedring, for the 420. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's going in the bed frame jar for sure. And the Guy Fieri signed my chest. Sign my titties jar. One of the two. Thank you so much, everybody. Can I bring my own? Of course, Kalinche. Of course you can bring your own Red Bull. I'm going to tell you my opinions about them, and you guys can laugh at me, because I've never had a Red Bull in my life, so it should be fun. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. I'm going to put hold on. I'm going to put this link. Please go say hi to Stella. Stella, let me pin this. Please go say hi to Stella. Oops. Oops. I'm scuffing it. Sorry for all the scuff today, guys. I apologize. I was not as well prepared as I thought I would be, but yeah. Next stream I will be prepared. I promise. Thank you for hanging out. It was really fun talking with you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Never forget the new medium. Never forget him. Oh, I forgot to explain what the new medium was. Anyway, he's the giant robot. The new medium is the giant robot. That's all you need to know. And every time one of them gets activated, a dragon break occurs. Yay! There we go. Spicy brain. Yippee! Yippee! Anyway, he's on the wall in Skyrim. So thank you guys again. Thank you so much. I will see you on Sunday for the Red Bull. And then after that, we have another full week of Skyrim and Fallout. It's going to be very fun. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye-bye, hotties. Bye-bye. Bye.